What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney, and I have to make this video. A lot of people are not going to like it, but I am bullish on TERA. I am. A lot of people are not going to like it, but I'm bullish on TERA. Let me explain. So yesterday, it was brought to our attention, right? It came to light that Dr. PB owns 108 separate wallets in on the pre-sale, all loaded for 10 ETH each. Now, how did we find out his wallet information? Well, this guy is a Saitama whale. So months ago, right, when Saitama was dumping, people accused him of dumping Saitama, right? Because he was part of their project as well. People accused Dr. PB of dumping Saitama. Someone on the Saitama development team accused him of that. He shared his wallet information with that person to say, hey, I have not been dumping Saitama. I've been holding strong. Okay, so now that he's left the project and started his own thing, somebody shared that information with Faltron, right? And then Faltron shared it with everybody else. And now people are upset that his information got shared. I am not upset that that happened. I am not upset. And Austin made a video about this, talking about how he's upset with people sharing his information. Now, me and Austin are friends. I call him, we text, we're friends, we're homies, right? I love his channel, he likes my channel, all that good stuff, right? We're bros. But I don't mind that his information got leaked. Why? Because it's for the greater good. It's like, you know, when I talked about the Steve at Rocket Crypto situation, people were mad that I leaked that information. People got mad at Edward Snowden for leaking information about the government, right? He has to live in another country. But when it's for the greater good, I think that this information is okay to leak to the public, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. We should know that Dr. PB has 108 separate wallets on the Terareum presale, all loaded for 10 ETH. We should have that right to know that. We should have that right. But when you look into his track record, he held Saitama at the top, which is crazy to me because he's not dumb. Look at, he's older, he's been around the block, he's a fucking doctor. I'm sure he has, I know his net worth is more than we think it is. I've heard that his family has a lot of money and owns, you know, property in other countries. I've heard that kind of stuff, right? So this guy probably making good money, doing his own thing. This guy held at the top of Saitama. His bag was worth $77 million and didn't sell any Saitama. And that's why people were accusing him of dumping. And that's why he shared his wallet address with these people so he could prove to them that, hey, no, I was not dumping, right? He proved to the Saitama dev team that he was not dumping. He held Saitama. Now, will he hold for Terareum? Right? Because he only sold Saitama recently in order to fund this project. You have to think of it from that angle too. Is he trying to fund this project to get it off the ground? I thought personally that maybe he was just creating some sort of FOMO, right? He bought all these pre-sale wallets, loaded up in Terareum to be like, hey, everyone's buying Terareum, you should too, right? So, I mean, that's the backstory. I definitely think it's suspicious that he has 108 wallets. He should not be allowed to do that, but it's done. He came clean about it. And it seems like besides people from the wolf pack, right? Because Saitama does this thing, people are gonna get mad at me, but the people in the wolf pack does this thing where if a project is a direct competitor with them, they have to tear it down. They do that with Shibnobi. They're doing that now with Terareum, but they're really on the offensive right now because, you know, Dr. William right here, Dr. William O, he was part of the Saitama team too. And now he's doing his thing over here. Now, one of the things they expressed yesterday that they were just tired of all this Saitama nonsense. They thought Saitama was bullish, right? They thought that Russ was going to lead them into the promised land, and they're tired of missed promises. So what do? They created something that's similar to Saitama, but not the same. This is a centralized exchange. They want to do bigger things, right? Like the KYC and verification and all that kind of stuff, right? Which this is like, you need your ID and social security number, right? To be a centralized exchange. So you can, you know, add your bank information on there to do direct deposits and withdrawals, like on Coinbase. It's so convenient, right? So they have a lot of different things they want to do. And let's talk about these guys for a second, because people are saying that they're not crypto experts, but you guys have to understand one thing. The personality trait conscientiousness. It's not easy to become a damn pilot. It's not easy to be a medical doctor, to, you know, be another doctor, and to be a freaking another, you know, doctor. It's like these guys, he's a physician, right? It's not easy to do what they do in their career fields, and that you have to be very conscientious men. And that's a personality trait you want at the top of your team. I'm not saying there's some master devs, but if they can make a team of really smart people and put smart people around them, then I think this project can be really good. I like seeing the credentials, right? These credentials of people coming into cryptocurrency, because you have to wonder if they're successful in their own personal life at being a pilot and all being doctors, right? If they're successful at that and they're coming into something new, well, you know, success leaves clues. And you know, in their personal life, they're killing it. Maybe they can kill it in crypto, right? Maybe they're all a bunch of smart guys together. They're not dumb, right? They're not, look at their professions. They're not dumb. I'm not saying they know everything there is to know about the blockchain, but if they try, they can learn. It's like people want to hype Saitama up so much, but it's like, well, what does Russ know? He was a Berkshire Hathaway guy, right? But he knows about money and finance, but is that crypto? No. But maybe Russ can take some of his personality traits and things he's learned from being a business owner over to Saitama, make it successful, is what I'm saying. So I like the fact that they have credentials like this. I do. And I like the fact that they're trying to do something different. Now, if you look at their white paper, it's very careful. It's very intentional. It's a good white paper. It's very long. It details what they want to do. This isn't just some run-of-the-mill project, in my opinion. Now, this thing could fall flat on its face, and these guys can all run off with their money like bandits. That could happen. But guys, I've invested into worse projects, right? I've invested into worse projects with really no real promise to it, right? And this seems like it has a good promise. Now, I'm not telling you to buy TERA because this thing might rug pull, right? These guys could all run away with their money. But the thing is, the fact that people know about Dr. PB and know about all these guys, it's going to be hard for them to go anywhere and to purposely deceive us, right? You can't do that in the crypto world. It's just, crypto's going to become too mainstream. You can't make a project, rug pull us, and just go hide unless you want to stay in hiding forever. And I don't think these guys want to do that. So everything is on the line for these guys, especially, you know, people that were involved in Saitama. Everything is on the line. A lot of the Saitama Wolfpack is waiting for these guys to fail, right? And if they make any mistakes, they are going to let us know about it. And I think it's like, you know, Saitama shouldn't, the Saitama community shouldn't be on anyone's ass. It's like, you have your own problems, right? Failure to launch 10 times. So, you know, you have to understand that a lot of people from the Wolfpack community are attacking TERA. And now the fact that they have this proof that he has 108 wallets, they're going to continue to do so. Now, is he trying to personally fund the project? Does he believe in it long term? Does he need the money? Does he need the money? Is that why he didn't sell at the top of Saitama? Is that why he held true till the end? We'll have to see. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. All I have to say is that I am in on the pre-sale of Terareum, but I did get in the pre-sale before I knew about the fact that he had 108 wallets. I might have thought a little differently, but I'm still in. I'm bullish on this project. If it fails, it fails. If it goes well, it goes well. That's the thing about crypto, guys. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. And what I added to this pre-sale was like 0.7 ETH. It's like nowhere near 1% of my portfolio, right? When you're doing crazy things that are speculative, you don't want to go too heavy on one project. You just don't want to do that because it could wreck you, right? So I put in what I could afford to lose on this project because it is a speculative play. But if this does what they say they're going to do, that money I put in on the pre-sale is going to be worth a lot, right? A lot. So we'll have to see what happens. I always say, I don't care if people are making, I've always said this, I don't care if people are making money as long as they're bringing people up with them. I don't care if Elon Musk is making money. I don't care if Steve Jobs, made money. I don't care if, whoever, Bill Gates is making money. I don't care if Russ is buying a Lambo and making money. As long as he's bringing up us up with him and sharing that wealth with us, to me, I don't care if these guys are doing whatever they could be, doing coke every night and banging hookers. Don't care. As long as you're making a good project and you're bringing everybody up with us, don't care what you do in your free time. Don't care how much money you make. In my opinion, you built something from the ground up. You should be able to live off that for the rest of your life, in my opinion. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.